Okay, it is time to celebrate 500 subscribers, so cheers. No, this is not alcohol. This is red grape juice, and it's not alcoholic because I don't drink. But I want to share these other good news. Oh, delicious. And the good news is I got a job, so really exciting. Especially because like I've been applying for the last couple of months and the job market's been dicey at best. Like I didn't think it would take as long as it did to find a job. But I'm now in the IT field, and honestly, for the last few years, actually many years, my husband's always suggested and made comments about like, hey, you should think about getting into IT. Computers would be great. Just give it a shot. And I brushed it off for a couple reasons. The first was I've never identified myself as super genius, smart, nothing. I'm just straight up average. In high school, I was a B student. I was not an A or A plus student. I'd get A's sprinkled here and there, but my GPA was like a 3, it's either a 3.0 or a 3.1, one of the two. And so I was just straight B student. And so I never felt like I could do it. But also there was the fact that it's such a male dominated career field that I just felt like surely they're going to know more than me. Like it's a guy dominated field and guys are smarter than gals. Falseness, okay? Falseness. But in my head, that is what was going on. And like, honestly, it doesn't matter your gender, like whether you're a guy or gal, like if you have a desire to join whatever field, go do the training. Like you can do this. Heck, if I can do IT, anybody can do IT. Like seriously. So at the beginning of this year, I went to Barnes & Noble. And I'm like, well, let me just see. And so at Barnes & Noble, they have this little island shelf of IT textbooks. And I was just grabbing random books off the shelf. I was just like, can I do this? Can I see myself doing this? And sometimes I'd be like, that is way too hard. We're just going to close this and stick that back on the shelf. And I was just going one by one, like looking at everything. And there was one by, I think his name's Mike Chappelle. It was like a blue and white book on the front, and it was for the CompTIA ITF Plus. And it's for like a beginner class or beginner certification, basically. And I was new to IT, so that's what I wanted. And I remember reading that book. I think it took me a total of 2 months, but half of that book I got done in 3 days over a weekend. Like I was just like, I'm just gonna bust this out, take breaks to go to the bathroom and eat, and beyond that, I'm just reading. So really, if you've got like the drive and you're gonna get it done, you can get it done in 6 days with serious focus. It took me a month and a half to get through half of it, and then yeah, that latter half of the book I just went crazy and just got done in a weekend. But I passed the test on the first time, and I wasn't sure I was gonna pass it, but I did try studying hard, and luckily that worked out. So that was good. But also, I just felt like people that did IT were smart, and I was never a smart person. So I'm like, I don't know if I could do it. But after passing that test, I'm like, okay, if I can pass the test, like I legit can do this. So the last couple months I've been applying for jobs, and I got one. I had a job interview in Halloween, and it actually, in my head, it went really good. But like sometimes you're like, it went great, and then in the end they're like, yeah, that definitely was not the person for the job. But luckily they felt the same, and it was just like a really cool experience when they called me and said that I got the job. I was like really excited, and I'm just like, wow, it's surreal. It definitely is surreal. I'm like, I am a woman in the IT field. It feels really cool. Like I feel kind of smart now. Although I really am just average, but it's just fun. So my coworkers are really kind and genuine, and I was hoping that that's how it would be. And I think everyone goes into the job hoping that like they're going to be nice and you're going to click, and I really do. I really do click with them, and I'm really grateful. Like it's what I had hoped I would have in a team. So, so that is what I'm doing. And it's essentially, the role is like a help desk role, computer help desk technician, where students come to the desk. It's at an educational location, and students will come to the desk. Let's say they left their Chromebook or their laptop at home. We give them like a substitute temporary device to use. Or let's say they brought their laptop but they forgot the charger, then we'll give them like a one to borrow for the afternoon. And let's say like something breaks in the computer, or they come to us to get it fixed. Or let's say like the computer screen is like all white with nothing on it, but you can still see the mouse move. Like, how do you fix that, you know? And honestly, side tip for those of you that are not into the IT field, you restarting a computer will fix about 80% of what's going on. Like, the jittery, glitchy stuff that computers just do for no reason can be fixed with restarting it, pretty much. Now, if it doesn't, then you're in that 20% where you got to like now figure out what's going on. But usually a restart's going to do the job. Delete your cookies, people. Delete them. The only cookies I like anyway are chocolate chip. And that'll about solve a lot of stuff. Make sure your computer's updated. If you go to like your little like, what, a little tab, the window tab icon thing, and then you like, normally where you go for like settings, instead of typing in settings at the top bar, just type in like updates. Not on the internet tab. I mean like your computer, like to access what's on the computer. Just type in like updates, and then you can like get a latest update. And I mean, that'll take care of a chunk of stuff. So anyway, it's exciting. It's surreal. It's a new adventure. And I'm like, wow. So now my husband and I are both in the IT field. He's a data engineer, and then I'm just a lovely computer help desk technician. But it's fun. It's really fun. And you know what? We all start somewhere. So this is me starting my journey, being at the lovely bottom of the totem pole. But what matters is that you have like fun at the job place, and you like, you love what you do. And if you love what you do, you're going to have happiness. So it's good. It's good. That is like the biggest update as of late. Still working out, still losing weight. My goal is to get under 200 pounds, guys. I'm not even kidding. I've been up above 200 for a little minute. So if I can break down into the 100s like this next week, that'll be great. Of course, I binged and had like 4 slices of pizza today for Papa John's. Yeah, that was not a wise decision, but it tasted good. Hey, it's me celebrating the 500 subscribers. That's what we're going to say it is. Anyway, hope all is good, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.